Oh boy, we are here for OLT. This is Posho versus... Good god, what's this opponent called? Oh man, I don't know what this opponent is called. Posho's bringing a balanced team, I would say. Rotom Wash, Gliscor, Heatran, Clefable, all that balanced stuff, and then he has Laddie and Alakazam in the back. Maybe you can call it bulky offense. I would call it balance. And his opponent, Posho's opponent, Bushtush. Bushtush versus Posho. Now I know his name. Bushtush has a cool sand team. I think X-Ray 6-0'd Blunder. Blunder used Stall in a tournament, and X-Ray 6-0'd him with this exact team. Mega Garchomp Sand. Excadrill Slowbro. I think it's the Death Talent for him. Okay, Posho leads off with Heatran. Gets the lead matchup correct versus the Tangrowth, unless it's Assault Vest Earthquake Tangrowth. I think it's Assault Vest Earthquake Tangrowth, I'm not sure. But Tangrowth could also go for knockoff, predicting the Gliscor. Not sure if Posho wants to risk that. If Posho wants to risk going on to Gliscor on a potential knockoff. But he also might not want to stay in because Earthquake is a thing on Tangrowth. The Mega Garchomp is actually a decent... Like, Mega Garchomp is a threat to Posho. He only has Ladi and Alakazam that are fast, and only Ladi can Oko. Okay, Bushtush switches to Tyranitar on the Lava Plume and does not get burned. So I assume it's not Earthquake Tangrowth, or he didn't want to let it take damage, I don't know. Is this... This is just Rock's Tita, right? Why did he go to this? Like, this cannot really touch Heatran, right? If it's just defensive Tita. Like, I can see them exchanging rocks. I mean, it could be Stealth Rock, Clefable on Posho's side, but I assume it's Calm Mind T-Wave or Calm Mind Knockoff, something like that. Posho's team actually looks like a Chimpact team. Chimpact made a team, I think it was late XY, it had 5 out of the 6 mons that Posho is using. Yeah, it had a Mega Scissor, right? It had a Mega Scissor over the Laddie, and it has a regular Alakazam, and Posho probably has a Mega Alakazam. Tita goes for the Stone Edge, does 45 to Heatran. Yeah, that actually does a decent chunk. I thought Stone Edge would do less. I don't know why I was thinking that, and Heatran gets up the rocks. I mean, Bushtush has a spinner, but Excadrill is not... Like, offensive Excadrill is not the most reliable spinner. Posho switches out to Gliscor, gets his Poison Orb activated, and dodges a Stone Edge. The Smogtours chat said Bush is bad. Someone in the Smogtours chat. Like, they were 100% sure that Posho wouldn't stay in with Heatran, and they wanted Bushtush to double switch or to go for Ice Beam. Does this Tita have Ice Beam? If this Tita has Ice Beam, I can see Posho pivoting out maybe into Cleffa, into Rotom maybe, but I guess the Tita does not have Ice Beam. Posho just goes for Earthquake, and that does nothing to Slowbro. Is this Calm Mind Slowbro? I forgot what set the Slowbro was on X-Ray's team, but I mean, Bushtush could Could obviously have changed the sets. He does not have. He doesn't have to be the same sets, but not 100% sure about that. And okay, it's Calm Mind Slower. Okay, Posho goes to Rotom Wash, and probably goes for Will-O-Wisp here. You're going for a game already. I mean, this Slowbro is a big threat. If it has, it kind of beats Posho. Like, he can Will-O-Wisp this, gets residual. But if it's Psyshock Slowbro, which it probably is, it beats Clefable in the Calm Mind War. It beats most of Posho's team. I guess Posho will have to force Slowbro to slack off repeatedly with residual damage like Will-O-Wisp and spamming attacks like Volt Switch, Draco with Laddie and stuff. But Draco with Laddie will... Laddie's Draco will not do that much after a few Calm Minds. So... I don't know if the Slowbro just wins. We will see. I mean, a Volt Switch crit would obviously be really bad. For Bushtush, man, I'm not 100% sure if I'm saying the names correct, because they have such weird alts. Like, what is this alt? Lebron's Toe and Posha Zup. Oh, good. I should not look at these names. This is confusing me. Let's look at the Smogtours chat. He let it get burned. Like Oblivion is saying, why didn't he SD with Glisco? Okay, he run Volt switches out, does only 26, and yeah, like I said, he can spam moves like Draco with Laddie force slack off. But yeah, Bushtush just heals and Slowbro is healthy now. This is looking bad for Posho. I mean, I guess he can go for a crit. I assume the Slowbro is just gonna slack off again on the predicted Draco Meteor. If this is Calm Mind Laddie, this can do some work. Would actually be really cool to see Calm Mind Laddie here. Oh! Bushtush goes hard into Tita on the T-Bolt Laddie. He just wants to trap it. Pursuit does 61. It's Scarf Tita? I did not see that coming. Scarf Tita. Pursuit does not kill the Laddie and Tita gets revenged by Surf. T-Bolt Surf Laddie. You don't see that set every day. Bushtush brings out Excadrill. And he can now click Rapid Spin, because I assume Rapid Spin will kill the Laddie. And he wants these hazards gone. Alternatively, I mean, the Rotom Wash is a fine play for Posho. So I assume Rapid Spin is coming out, because Excadrill cannot really touch Rotom Wash unless it has Return, but even then, Return doesn't do much to Rotom, it's not even life up Excadrill. I guess he can he could be SD Rock Slide and try to flinch the Rotom. He just spins, that's a fine play. And I could see the Rotom going for Volt Switch here, making the aggressive play, because Excadrill should not stay in. Yeah, he makes the aggressive Volt Switch play, but Excadrill stays and goes for Rocks, good god. Bushtush has balls, he just goes for rocks, he does not care. Like, to be honest, Will-O-Wisp was a fine play there for Posho in my opinion. I don't see what he lost from Will-O-Wisping there. Even if it hits the Excadrill, it hits the Tangrowth, and Slowbro is already burned, but why would he go to Slowbro on a Rotom if he does not have Calm Mind up? Yeah. And Will-O-Wisp also hits Guard Jump. And he shouldn't... if he goes to Talonflame on the Wisp, that wouldn't get him anything, so yeah. Don't know how much I agree with that Volt... yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that Volt Switch play, but it didn't work out. Will-O-Wisp would have worked out fine, like I said. I don't know what I want to say. Volt usually is pretty risk-free, as Advanced Chip saying in his chat. Yeah, and now he just goes for the safe Wisp that he could have done last turn. But yeah, the Volt Switch play was... I probably would have Volt Switch 2 on the ladder. I'm not sure if I would have done it in a tournament game. Okay, Rotom Volt switches out of Tangrowth. That is 8%. I think that's Assault Vest Tangrowth. X-Rados are both my teams. Just Gliscor over SD Jump. Oh, I don't know the other team. Looks like a Chimpact team to me, dude. X-Ray made all teams. Yeah, I think it's AV Tangrowth, yeah. Like X-Ray also had AV Tangrowth on his version. Oh yeah, he had a Slowking over Slowbro. I don't know why X-Ray likes Slowbro that much. Okay, what does the Rotom Volt switch out into is the question here. I can see Gliscor has a Toxic already, so why is he not going to Gliscor? Unless it's HPI's Tangrowth, maybe. He just sacks off the Lati, okay. Maybe Scouting for HPI's, I don't know. But Tangrowth just throws out a knockoff. Gliscor would have been fine there. I guess he was fearing HPI's. Like, I don't see why he wouldn't go Gliscor unless you are fearing HPI's. Okay, Posho just brings out the Tren. And the Slowbro is... Slowbro slash Talonflame switch is really obvious. I can see Posho just going for rocks. Or double switching maybe. Or if he has Taunt and he wants to prevent the Slower from Calm Minding, he can also go for Taunt. But that doesn't really get him that much if he taunts here and Bushtush goes to Slowbro. I think we will just see Stealth Rock coming out again, yeah. Like overall Stealth Rock gets Posho the most out of this turn. No matter what Bushtush does. Bushtush is going low on time, only 60 seconds left. But I really thought it was Earthquake Tangrowth. I'm a bit surprised that he didn't stay in turn. Okay, maybe staying in on Heatran with Tangrowth is a bad play, but if you have Earthquake you can Oko it. And Lava Plume only does like 60 maybe? I don't know the calc. Oh god. Bushtush predicts the Toxic and goes hard into Excadrill. Okay, he predicts Stealth Rock. I don't think he predicts Toxic. What did Posho predict? Predicted the Talonflame? I don't get that play. Like, the Slowbro is already burned, right? So why would he Toxic? Like I said, Rocks would have gotten him more out of that turn, but I don't want to talk too much shit here. I'm not even in this tournament and I'm talking like I'm the best player ever. No, obviously not, obviously not. Like, I'm just trying to think I'm just trying to understand what Posho was thinking. Why did he Toxic there? I don't really understand. As Bushtush just throws out the Earthquake. An Earthquake and Posho plays it safe, goes into Rotom. throws out a Will-O-Wisp this time. Because last time Bushtush stayed in with his Excadrill. And Rotom Volt switches out of the only Changrove. And he should go to Gliscor. I don't know why he's not going to Gliscor unless he's fearing HPIs. I mean, he can also go to Clefable. But he does not want to let his Clefable get knocked off, so he should go to Gliscor. Like I said, why is he not going to Gliscor? I'm repeating myself. Like, this Tangrowth only revealed knockoff, yeah, okay. So we don't know. And he just goes to Clef and Tangrowth knocks off again. Like, in my opinion, you can go Gliscor. And then if you are really scared of HPIs, you can Scout and go Clefable next turn, maybe. But I guess... I'm actually not sure why he's not going to Gliscor. Clefable throws out the Moonblast, breaks the Excadrill's balloon. As I can see the double switch coming, because yeah, the Rotom is so obvious, but why would you double to Talon? Okay, I don't get that play. Yeah, the Rotom was obvious, but why would you double to Talon then? Unless he just wants to Will-O-Wisp the Rotom. Maybe he just wants to Wisp the Rotom with Spadef Talon, because Spadef Talon lives every hit. Yeah, especially Volt Switch. Volt Switch does nothing. I think Posho had to Hydro Pump there. When Talonflame is your Rotom counter. Conflict. Always, Smogtours chat is always funny. Heatran comes out and pivots back out into Rotom on the taunt, I assume. Yeah. Nice play by Posho there. And I can see Hydro Pump this time. Yeah. Posho goes for Hydro Pump this time. Bushtush just goes to Tangrowth. And will Posho go to Gliscor this time? No, he keeps going to Clef. Okay, his Clef already got knocked off, so yeah. That's a fine play, bringing it in. Nice double there by Bushtush to Excadrill on the Clefable. I really don't know why he didn't go Gliscor on the Chang was like he's at 100%, right? So after rocks, he's still healthy. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's physical defensive Gliscor and it's Spadef Gliscor. And Gigadrin would do too much. But I'm not sure. The Tangrowth is also burned, so it's on the timer. Okay, what is just is Rotom just coming out, man? Blanking out on my words. Yeah, Rotom just comes out there. Wasn't sure if Posho would go Rotom or Gliscor that turn. Rotom is getting low though. I think it has to pain split here. Cause Bushtush mons are healthy, so Rotom can afford to pain split, but Bushtush goes for the Iron Head and gets the flinch. And the Rotom gets off the pain split now, that's what I was talking about. Most mons are healthy, so he can get some health back there. Oh, Trosco saying in the chat, Posho's original team has Crawled over Rotom. We've only brought the original one. Crawled 6 hours. I mean, yeah, Crawled does a lot of work. Where's this Bushtush? Rotom Volt switches out on the Tangrowth. Nice 7%. Okay, Posho just keeps making the Clefable play, so his Gliscor has to be some Fizz-Def or some non-bulky set then. Or I'm just missing something, I don't know. You guys can tell me if I'm missing something. Oh, why did Posho T-Wave when Bushtush has an Excadrill? That's interesting. I guess he predicted Talonflame, but since rocks are on Posho's side, he's pressured a bit. So the Talonflame is a bit of a threat because Rotom has to rely on Hydro Pump to beat Talonflame, and with rocks up and Rotom being burned, it will get whittled all the time. So yeah, that's why Posho will probably try to catch the Talonflame with the T-Wave there. I can get behind that play. And Excadrill Swirl and Iron Head does 10% to Rotom, but it also takes rocks and burn, like I said. And we will see Volt Switch. Yeah, we will see Volt Switch there. Nice play. Heatran comes out. The thing is, does this get Posho anywhere? Like, Bushtush can just go to Slowbro, or he can go to Talonflame too if he predicts a Lava Plume. But yeah, Posho should just go for Stealth Rock. I don't know why he went for Toxic last time. I mean, yeah, I know why. He probably predicted Talonflame or Guard Jump or something like that. But Rock's just a fine play overall to pressure that Talonflame. Because that Talonflame is a big nuisance to Posho. Hello, Blunder saying in the chat that Mega Chomp didn't 6-0 him. 8 stalled 6-0'd him when he got 6-0'd by X-Ray in that tournament. I think it was for Smogtours. I see even Blunder's asking is Posho the dude with Trend because they have such weird alt names. Bushtush went hard into Excadrill on the rocks. I just commentated on that. I saw it earlier. Blanking out there. And Bushtush plays it safe, goes for Earthquake on the Heatran. As Posho goes to Excadrill, Bushtush spins on the SD. Okay, this Gliscor is a threat now. Lol, Sugar High in the chat. Kill the mon in front of you. Trosco, Gliscor is broken. The Gliscor can just go for Earthquake or knockoff. Or is it Facade Gliscor? I mean, yeah, the Gliscor probably already clicked the move. The Posho already clicked the move. Bushtush is taking his time. I can get behind that. Like, I can understand why he's taking his time. Because this is kind of a tough turn. Excadrill is important for the Clefable. Yeah, that's why he saves it. He just goes out to Slowbro. That only takes 40%, but Gliscor... If Gliscor is Spadaf, this is a wrap. Like, Gliscor is these again. If it's Spadaf. Okay. That looks to be a bit of Spadaf, not... I mean, it's not Max Spadaf, obviously. But it has some Spadaf, I think. I mean, Max Spadaf is bad. You need some speed on Gliscor for stuff like Volcanion. But sometimes I run Max Spadaf Gliscor just... because it checks Gengar better. Okay, Earthquake brings the Slowbro really low. And now Posho can just click knock off. He loses nothing from that. Unless he wants to hit the Guard Jump harder, then Earthquake is the play. Yeah, I think he can afford to Earthquake here. Because the Talonflame does not really threaten the Gliscor at all. So he does not have to predict the Talonflame. This is indeed game 1, my dude. Why did he roost? He roosted. Okay, he got a bit more health there. Glisco got a bit more health from that roost, but what if the Slowbro slacked off? Glisco kills the Slowbro. I mean, I don't know if Slowbro beats the Glisco if it slacks off. Probably doesn't. But if Slowbro gets healthy again, that's a bit annoying for Posho, I can imagine. Free Roma saying in chat +4 Glisco doesn't Oko guard jump, but +2 2H KOs. So there was no point in SDing again, because someone else said he needs +4. Oh, it's Facade Glisco, cool set. The Tangros comes out, and yeah, see, Gigadrin does nothing to Glisco. That's why I was wondering earlier why did he not go to Glisco before on the Tangros? Like, why did he let his Clefable get knocked off when he could have just gone to Glisco before? I guess he just knows Glisco's a big win condition and he didn't want to get HPI'd if the Tangros had that. That's my only explanation. Okay, the Excadrill is just trying to flinch the Glisco down now, as it came in on a Facade earlier. It goes down to the next Facade and Glisco is still at 68%. This game is a wrap. Good god, this took a while. 42 turns. Facade is 44. Tango goes for Leaf Storm, does not kill the Glisco. The Glisco can just spam Roost now. And it's over. Did he roost? Yeah, he roosted. So Posho takes game 1. I don't know much about both of these players, so I don't know if who was the favorite. If any of these guys already won a tournament or something, I have no idea. Mega Chomp comes out as D, takes 57, so yeah, it's a 2KO. Can Garchomp Oko Spadef score? Or Glisco that is not invested in defense, I meant. It gets a crit. Did that crit matter? Yeah, that crit mattered, I think. The calculator says if it's Jolly Garchomp, it does 47 to 80. 47 to... What am I saying? Not 47. 74 to 87. I mixed up German and English there, because in German you say the numbers the other way around, whatever. Okay, Posho brings out Alakazam to revenge kill the Garchomp. That crit really sucked, the game would have been over, but alas. This is Mega Alakazam. It can just click Psychic here. Yeah, Posho says this does not change the outcome. Yeah, he wins this. Like, I don't see how... Maybe the Talonflame can... put the team on its back for Bushtush. Like, if Talonflame dodges some Hydro Pumps from Rotom. But it won't be able to win. Psychic does too much from Mega Alakazam to Talonflame. And I don't think I don't know if Brave Bird kills if Talonflame does not have attack investment. I should know these calcs, but I don't know that calc. Oh! LOL, Posho has Synchro. LOL, he has Synchro Alakazam. He does not have Magic Guard, so he takes that Stealth Rock damage. Why did I not realize that? Alakazam, yeah, goes for Psychic, kills the Tangros with the burn. Psychic plus burn kills it. I would have 2 KO'd anyway. And yeah, Talonflame comes out and has to go for Brave Bird. I think Talonflame lives 1 Psychic plus Brave Bird recoil. Posho will probably save his Alakazam because it outspeeds and kills the jump. I mean, Clef also takes a hit, so maybe he does not have to save the Alakazam. Not sure about this end game. Like, Posho wins. I'm just not sure what his best play is in this situation. Yeah, like I said, like Rotom Wash Miss can bring the Talonflame. Maybe Talonflame can bring this back if Brave Bird kills. Oh, Brave Bird does 55 max on Alakazam, so we have that calc there. Unless Advanced Ship was lying in the chat, but I'm trusting him here. Okay, Rotom comes out. So Posho saves Alakazam. Bushtush doubles into Guard Jump. What a play. What a play. Predicting the Heatran, I assume, on the Rotom. Predicting one of these two. Posho goes into Clefable on the Dragon Claw. Will Posho double switch into Heatran here on the Talonflame is the question. Or will he T-Wave predicting the Talonflame? I think he should Moonblast. This is a bit too risky. If he T-Waves, would you SD here? I would. Lefties in the chat. Lol, Amfuga said in the chat that HP Flying Alakazam would win here, but yeah, that does not work that way. I saw Pokemon League match on YouTube sometime, and they tried that, but you don't get Gale Wings with Hidden Power, because Hidden Power is a normal move. Yeah, Posho plays it safe and goes for Moonblast. If he T-Waved there, it would have been a wrap. And Posho says, why even risk that? Why even risk the Talon? I guess Talonflame is Bushtush's last hope. He has to dodge some Hyros from the Rotom, stuff like that. And maybe that Talon can somehow pull through them. I mean, why is this getting prolonged? Talonflame taunts the Clefable. That just goes for Moonblast. Lol, did Posho predict Bushtush to double again? He goes hard into Alakazam on the roost. Yeah, I'm a bit confused as to why Posho didn't Psychic earlier with Alakazam. Because it lived Brave Bird, like, I just didn't know the role earlier. Okay, yeah, does 65. I don't know why Advanced Ship says it did 50. It does 55 max. Psychic only does 49, so the Talonflame can technically roost and get healthier. Besides any hacks, like if the Psychics do not Do not get death drops or crits. Man. I thought Posho had this game 100%, but now I'm not sure anymore. Tell him wins now, GG, the chat. Paddle up in the chat. Does Talonflame win? How much? The Rotom's really low, right? Oh, the Rotom is so low, good god. The Rotom dies after rocks the Brave Bird, right? Good god. I don't know if he choked or where he choked, but... I mean, yeah, he got crit. That was really stupid. Did he choke after that? No, I'm not 100% sure. Rotom is at 12%. It's at probably at 11%. Yeah, see, fuck PS roundings. Posho. It says it's at 12, but it's at 11. I know how Showdown works. Why did he switch there? Garchomp dies to a Hydro Pump. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, he didn't want to risk. But what if Posho paint split it there? He didn't want to risk the Rotom living the Brave, but so he let it take burn damage. And Posho loses game 1. Wow. Did not think he would lose this. Good god. Talonflame goes for taunt, so he just plays it safe. Just so Heatran cannot go for Toxic. Wait, what? He misclicked. What is going on? He goes for Brave, but there instead of Roost. Okay, now he goes for Roost. This is still over. Man, they both made some weird plays. I'm not saying that. I don't know if they played bad, but I'm a bit confused. This is a really long game 1. Good god. We hit the 60 turn mark. There's not much to commentate, like it's just Talonflame roosting up. Every time it has to click taunt, it will click taunt, so it avoids the poison. It avoids getting toxic 100%. And the turn it's healthy at it, and the Heatran is taunted, it will just click Brave Bird. And the Heatran will slowly die, but Heatran has lefty, so this will take 500 years. Does Talonflame have enough Brave Bird PP? Yeah, Brave Bird has a lot of PP. Probably has enough PP. Yeah, he loses, but... like Posho loses, but... this is taking so long. Can you just forfeit? Switches into Clef on a Brave Bird. Yeah, get this money set to forfeit and play the next one. Man, oh man. Why is it taking so long, this end game? Posho, I swear to god I hate this game. Man, I'm just quiet because there's not much to say. This game makes me sleepy, good god. Like this end game. 5 years later, good god. Turned 70 already. Lava Bloom, Brave Bird, Taunt Spam. So exciting. And I'm staying up here. Oh god, he missed a Toxic. I think I'm lagging behind. They are already missed a Toxic on a turn that the Talonflame didn't taunt. Good god. So Posho loses. No, there's no justice. I think I was behind there. I should have skipped turns. My slow internet probably. Because of my slow internet, I probably was behind. I don't know. Man, it was a weird end game. So Posho lost. Yeah, Posho lost game 1. Struggling to keep their names in mind because they played on such weird alts.